Alright, fuckers and fuckets. I've been watching most of these videos y'all been sending me the past day or two, and yeah, I gotta say that some of this stuff, oh man, I mean, most of it's just pure D bullshit as far as I'm concerned, but I've been paying attention to what y'all have been saying and shit, and this senator over in Miami, that he's talking about the Tea Party is all racist and shit. Well, and the other one that said the Tea Party can go to hell. But quite frankly, I think the Democratic Party in general needs to go to hell. But because this is America, we don't want no fucking. You can call it socialist all you want, but what I'm watching is everything that I grew up believing to be bad about communism happening right here in the U.S. today. But let's get on this guy about the black guy going to talk about the Tea Party wants to see black folks hang, because that's who he was talking to in Miami. I guess he didn't expect anybody to jump on that, or maybe he did. Maybe it's a fucking campaign tactic. I don't know. Most folks got more sense than that. I mean, he's got black folks laughing at him. You get a few radicals that, yeah, all right, whatever. But thankfully, most of them are harmless. The only reason, and I'm going to say this, I'm first generation Russian Jew born on American soil. So I grew up in North Alabama in the late 60s and early 70s. I do not fit either side of the racial coin. So you can't pull that fucking race card on me. I'm not a Tea Party member, but I do support them only because the Constitutional Party doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell of ever winning anything, but I'd like to see the Constitution brought back to full force, which is why I actually would consider myself one of them, the Constitutional Party. The Tea Party and the Republicans, they want to see America brought back to being America. The only reason that anybody in the Tea Party would want to see anyone hang is because they're one of the Democrats that have, in the first 2 years of Obama being in office, spent more than all other presidents combined, put our great-grandchildren in debt. Yeah, that's right, folks. It's up to our great-grandchildren now. You know, and the first words out of their mouth is, you know, after this budget shit, the first words out of their mouth were not cut the size of government, bring it to within its financial means. No. The first words out of their mouth were spend more fucking money. Which, you know, hey, that's why people are against you guys. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. It has to do with you're undermining America, you're hurting Americans. You know, you can't pull that fucking race card when you fucking up. You know, anybody will tell you that. Black, white, green, they'll all tell you that. That race card does not apply when you fucking up. You know, I mean, granted, you come up in my face and call me cracker 100 fucking times. You might piss me off enough to call you a nigger, but it's not very likely. I'm more likely to either shoot you or put a knife in your fucking gut. But that's neither here nor there. I ain't no damn racist. You know, I'm not politically correct either, and I don't intend to be. Yeah, I noticed the media is not covering Obama's latest alias on his Social Security number. I noticed that, you know, hell, you Democrats in the Senate and a few Democrats in Congress and a few Republicans in Congress. His latest birth certificate got busted 10 ways to Sunday for being another fucking fraud, another phony. And you guys are doing nothing. That's why the Democratic Party and those currently in office, that's why the Tea Party exists, because we don't want corruption in government.
And I'm not a Tea Party member. I do agree with most of their principles. I'm going to vote Republican across the board this next time. That's guaranteed. I mean, right now, from what I see, that one lady saying that the Tea Party can go to hell. Hell, look at what she was saying at the same time. Spend more money. Oh, we need this for economic growth. You know, the best thing that would help economic growth is shrink the government down to its size and control its fucking spending to where it's within its financial means. Don't jack the taxes on the American people. Don't nobody want that shit. Fuck, I'm paying 68.4% of my income right now just to pay off what I got. Just to pay the fucking taxes. By the time I pay state, federal, and my property taxes, 68.4% of my income's gone. And I know a lot of other people in the same boat. I don't think that shit's right. I don't think anyone else thinks it's right either. That little camera really does follow you. I like that shit. But, you know, all you guys sending me these videos about these people, just consider that my direct statement to the asshole over there who said that in Miami. And I'm not going to call him, you know, anything racist or anything like that. I'll call him an asshole. I'll call him a dumb fuck because he qualifies on both counts. I'd call anyone white that same thing for saying that. And if you look at him and 3 or 4 others that y'all have sent me videos of and you dig into their histories, these guys are black racists to begin with. That's why they're screaming this shit. They're projecting what they themselves would do onto others. I mean, hey, you know, it's time for y'all to give this shit up because everybody quit caring about all this bullshit back in the 70s and 80s. It's simple as that. You guys, what the fuck? Anyway, you know, the real reason people would like to see the Democratic Party get hung, or members of the Democratic Party get hung, and it don't matter if they're black or white, is infringements upon the Constitution. Number one, infringements upon the Bill of Rights repeatedly, actually both repeatedly. All that spending, that shit's got to stop. You know, we're not worried about, you know, I heard one black guy in one of the videos who is an actual goddamn senator and didn't know that somebody was recording his ass with a cell phone. Yeah, it was a Tea Party guy. But I heard that guy say that, oh, they want to cut out Section 8 housing and blah, 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 the black people this and that. And you know what? There's quite a few whites and Mexicans on that Section 8 housing too, and it has nothing to do with the color of their skin or the fact that fucking bulk of the people on here ain't even in this on that Section 8 shit ain't even in this country legally. It has everything to do with, hey, guess what? Y'all are spending more than we got, and while you guys are really great at calling that entitlement, hey, this is America. The only thing you're entitled to is the rights guaranteed to you in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and the right to make your own fucking way. Cut that Social Security and Medicaid, Medicare, whatever the fuck it is. Cut all that shit down. Cut all that welfare shit down to only the ones who cannot work. I'll bet you the rest of them get off their asses and get some fucking jobs, or they starve to death right a fucking way. And that would be a good thing, because that'll let the rest of America get back to work. Oh, I like that little fucking eyeball thing there. Anyway, that's my response to what y'all been sending me. And I gotta say that some of you guys that have been sending me this politically oriented music, I mean, that shit's funnier than shit. Keep sending me that. I like it a hell of a lot better than all this shit that folks are sending me about these politicians, because these Democrats is fucking, I ain't even gonna call them crazy, I'm gonna call them stupid. You know, they want socialism in America. I'm sorry, this is America. This is not a communist country. We don't want to be a communist country. Maybe that's your ultimate goal, but it ain't the American dream. And as far as I'm concerned, to that lady who said that the Tea Party can go to hell, well, as long as she wants to continue spending more money, she's the one that needs to go to hell. And I sincerely hope if we're lucky enough to get another election, and if we're lucky enough that the American people are smart enough to put people in there who will bring the government to within its means and who will eliminate most of big government, I sincerely hope a lot of these Democratic senators and congressmen and Obama himself get tried for treason for violating the Constitution that they're sworn to uphold. Obama, he definitely qualifies for treason because he's president of the United States and therefore in charge of the United States military. Senators, I'm not sure about. I haven't dug into the law deeply enough on that, but I know that they're sworn to uphold the Constitution. Congressmen, I believe that they are, but I'm not, again, I would have to read 100% to make sure before I really said that. But I'd like to see, like, you know, you had this, what was it, H.R. 669? I'd have to look that up, but it was an Endangered Species Act, and Democratic senator had written the bill, and it would have limited the American people to a goldfish, a cat, or a dog for pets. And people like me, hell, I had 9,000 gallons of aquariums raising corals right here in my house at that time. I would have been a criminal at that point. You know, I've got squirrels for pets. They weren't on the list. They're native to Florida. I mean, what the fuck? You know, you guys don't fucking think when you create these laws. At least the Tea Party people check the Constitution, they check the Bill of Rights, and they say, hey, wait a minute. We're not trying to get around this shit. We're not in compliance. Change it. Whereas the Democrats are like, yeah, we're not in compliance. Fuck the Constitution. Fuck the Bill of Rights. You know what? Fuck you. I ain't the one to come after you. Hell, you know, I wouldn't waste my fucking time on a goddamn politician. Half the time I can't even drive to the end of the street, so I sit here and work on my motorcycles. But pulling that fucking race card because y'all are stupid and trying to turn this into a communist country, that ain't gonna wash. I mean, there's probably a few blacks and a few Mexicans that'll suck your ass. Hopefully not enough to make a difference come election time. But I'd double dog dare you to come up in front of my face and call me a goddamn racist. Because I don't fit either side of the coin. I don't take the white side. I don't take the black side. Because when I was growing up, neither side liked me. You know, Russian Jew boy, born in Alabama, grew up in the late 60s, early 70s. You think about that. That race card shit bullshit doesn't play with me. But anyway, that's my piece. That's my response to the stuff that y'all have been sending me. And like I say, hey, keep sending me these funny songs. I'm going to start posting them fuckers all over the web. The ones that actually, you know, speak the truth about these idiots in Congress. I like that Ray Stevens one about the Obama budget. He was going to use it in his house. That shit was funny. Holler at y'all fuckers and fuckettes later.